the reason why you guys are, if you guys ignore me or leave me unseen or don't text me, is also kind of why I kind of shut my energy completely. Which it's higher than most people. And some of you guys are kind of wondering why you guys can't feel me anymore. And yeah, and when I get super mad, you gotta put you gotta I don't know how to say it. It's kind of different for most people. Everybody's different. But for me, you gotta put your arms around me. Because that's the one thing. Or other things. But sometimes things happen for a reason. And sometimes there's a little bit altercation with, or you accidentally make a mistake or accidentally cheat on somebody. On accident. And, see, a lot of people, even with friends, they can do that to you. Even with your own best friend, they'll cheat. They'll even cheat and act like, this and this. You know what I mean? And they act like they're friends with you. You gotta watch that. You gotta watch who you speak to and who you're friends with. Because if you're in a tough situation, if you're in a bad spot with that friend, and then you come to realize that friend put you down because you never know. Or they don't choose you anymore as a best friend anymore. They choose their boyfriend or their girlfriend. So that's why. Sometimes. It just depends. Because sometimes, my best friend of mine, Estella Myers, she's one of my paranormal groups, one of my group. She's done some stupid things, and trust me, I can use her example because she's my best friend. I've known her since middle school and through high school. And we've had each other's backs. But now she's kind of switched on me. But that's why I hardly don't talk to anybody. That's why some of you guys, and if you guys think that I'm ignoring yous, or if I leave you guys unseen, don't take that personally. It's just that I get frustrated with my own self. And sometimes it's not about who it's not about who you care about or who you love or what you do in life. It's just that you gotta stand up for yourself. You gotta stand up for the people that you love. You can't just leave them and just say that, or act like everything's okay. You gotta be truthful. You gotta be honest with them. You can't just go and lie and say, oh, everything's okay, or I'm gonna go be busy with somebody. You don't do that. There's also a rule that I have. My second rule. You don't go do that and go behind my back and go hide a bunch of shit. So I don't like that. I've never done that to anybody. I never did you wrong. I've never done anybody wrong. And it's just that you don't do that to me. Because that's not okay. Because if you're going to do that to me, then, you just wasted your time. You just wasted my time. I don't like that. I don't like being wasted on. Or treated unfairly. Because that's not okay. Because it's not. It's really not unfair for me. Because I don't like being like that. I don't like when people treat me unfairly. I don't think I'm okay. I try to be as great as I can. I try to be. But some things, you guys, I don't like thinking all sorts of things. And you guys, not everything is okay. You know, I sit here in my room and I don't bother. I try not to bother as many people. I try not to. I sit in the dark sometimes. And I just, I don't know what to say anymore. It's just that I try to forgive as many people as I can. Because I've had a lot of grudges against people. I've had a lot of grudges. But it's not okay to hold grudges on your exes. It's really not. I do. I hold a grudge on my ex. And I really do, because she deserves it. My ex really does deserve me holding a grudge against her. And it's not okay. For me being the way I am, like, I'm in a new position and I'm in a new relationship. But with this whole COVID thing, it's tearing relationships apart. It really is. Because they can't get to be with their boyfriend or with their girlfriend. And it really sucks. And not only that, it's just like, it's not, and it feels like I did something wrong. And it feels like I need to do more better in my relationship with my person. I need to start doing more. Start being more that person that I used to be. My longest lasting relationship was 7.5 years. Was 7.5 years. And then, I think, and I just want a positive relationship. I don't want any problems or any negatives or anything. But all I ask is be truthful. Be truthful. Be honest on me. Be honest with me on what you're doing, on what you're, everything. From now on, because I hate being, the type of person that I am. I got custom used to it because of my ex, what she did to me. And it's kind of hard. And, it's slowly, just gradually, it's going to take me time to fully, it's just going to take me a little bit of time. But sometimes it's not easy at all. I'm telling you that from right here, right now. So if you love your person, you love your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or if you, or if you're, have a promise ring with them and considerately, you guys want to be married, but you guys just want to keep it private and mutual, that's on you guys. I'm just giving you guys a tip on a relationship advice since you guys wanted to know on that stuff. I haven't done this for a while now. So, I'm going to tell you now. Just, be truthful. Be honest with your, tell your people what you're doing and what you're going, where you're going. Because, you know why? That's the number one thing in a relationship, is to tell them where you're going and everything. Because that's what a true relationship can be. And can develop. And loving a bond, that's the real thing right there. Because not everybody in a relationship is okay. They go through falls, hard times. And, it's just hard. It really is. It's not easy. Usually I never give relationship advice like this. I've never done it, but now I'm doing it because from experience, to giving to you guys. The things that I've done, and yes, you guys can say that I can give the best advice. I can give us best advice if you need. If you guys want to do a little freaky shit, that's on you. That's not on me. Hell, I already know on that, and I'm like, fuck that. But, like I say, that's on you. But, my thing is, be truthful, be honest with your relationship, Don't cheat. Don't ever text your ex or call your ex. Because then your spouse, your wife or your husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whatever, how you say this, however you're going to put it, you're going to have to. You're like, how do I say this? You don't, because they're going to think that you're going back with your ex. And you don't want to do that, because that's when shit kind of gets twisted, kind of gets weird. And trust me, I've known this from experience. But the thing is, I just don't. Just be truthful and be honest with your relationship. Okay? Be great about it. And don't ever, don't ever talk to your ex, because that's kind of wrong. Because when your ex does it, then, when your ex does it, it's gonna, if your ex does it, don't respond. If your ex tries to talk to you, don't talk to him. If these other guys, these other males that are thinking that, oh, this female is so cute and she's hot and she wants to, no. Don't even fall for that kind of shit. Because if you're in a relationship with somebody, then that's just kind of wrong. That's kind of wrong. That's called cheating, for number one. Not even cheating. I mean, like, you know what I did? I don't even talk to my guy friends anymore. Or I don't even talk to my own friend, my paranormal group. I just tell them what we're gonna do and that's it. They don't even speak to me. We lost communication. But we still a group and we still get things done. That's what my group is about. I don't really like and sometimes I don't get on Twitter as much. I don't text anybody. Hardly. And sometimes it gets frustrating. And sometimes when you're with your boyfriend, or you need to text them back and let them know what the hell you're doing. Because sometimes that can be frustrating as well. Don't ever think negative on anybody. Because you know why? You don't do that because you put yourself there. You put yourself in a spot where you don't know exactly what you're going to do in life. Be with your boyfriend, tell him you love him, tell him you care for him, and stand up for him. Tell him you're right there by his side, no matter if it's right or wrong. Because that's what a relationship is for. You tell him you love him, you tell him good night and I love you. And you tell them that you're there for them. You don't go and ignore them. Because that's wrong. That's so fucking wrong. Sorry, if there's kids watching this, but still. I'm 21 years old. Gonna be 22 years old here soon. In September 15th. And some of you guys think, did he just say December? No, I said September. It's just the way I talk. It's just the way how I say things. And some of you guys take me, and some of you guys don't take me very seriously anymore. You know what? It's okay. I try to be there for my people. I don't do things like that. I'm not like that how I used to be. I never was. I'm a little bit different now. I'm in a positive manner. In a good spot. To where I can see a future. And see what I can do in life. And see what, if you have a crush on somebody. And you love them for who they are. Date them. Why not? But me, I've never been this happy in a long time. And I'm going to say it right now. The last time I was happy when Kiara was around. That was it. And it still hurts. Some days, I don't even talk to my own girlfriend because of the things that I went through. And it still hurts. Sometimes, I don't even talk to her at all how I feel or anything. I'm supposed to. Like I said, you're supposed to tell the truth and, and don't hide anything, but I kind of did a little bit wrong because, you know why? Because I kept listening kept more running for you because of when Kiara passed away. It hurts. It really does. No matter how hard I try, and sometimes I have to walk away. It really does hurt. And some of you guys, you guys don't see what I go through. You don't know what I've been through. It's hard for me sometimes. Just love the people that you've been around with. That's all that matters. Love them, care for them, cherish the memories. I still do. Every memory counts for me. The love, the love and the ugly. And the rejections in the middle. Because I've been rejected a few times. But I will no longer hold a grudge against people from this day forward. But I will hold a grudge against my ex. But I won't hold a grudge on my own friends that I've been friends with since middle school. I won't hold a grudge against you anymore. I can't. Some of you guys that I went to middle school with at Pitts Middle School remembered that day when I was pissed off and I told you I didn't want to talk to you, and you guys still was there. Still put up a fight with me even though I was having a freaking rough day. And I didn't go to school when my dad passed away. But you guys were always there. And then when Kiara passed away, you guys were always there. Always stood right there beside me. Thank you. For anybody out there that's there for me. You know what? I do appreciate it for all the love and support you guys put me through. Keep yourselves up with your guys' self. And much love to you guys from the bottom of my heart to your guys'. And like that quote on my Instagram, live, learn, and be ready. So you guys know. Live, learn, and be ready. Learn, learn, something like that. But yeah, anyway. But if you want to follow me on Instagram, on Matthew Montez 17, on Instagram, go ahead. That's fine. But if you guys see my stories on my Instagram, go ahead, free. You know. But just like I say, be respectful to the people you love. And don't leave them unseen. Tell them what's wrong. Be there for them. Hug them. Cherish them. And that's all I have to say for tonight. Maybe in a couple weeks, maybe at the end of this whole stupid coronavirus, we don't have to wear masks or anything. But guess what? We'll all get to hang out. I'm planning on a day to get to hang. I'm planning on having a freaking New Year's damn party. Well, not a party, but hang out with someone for New Year's because it matters. But you know what? Much love to you guys. Have a great night. And this is a long video, so please enjoy this. Please enjoy this long video since it's very long. But love yous.